dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Got a new 90-day fion.
Say?
Today, we got a delusional millionaire marries 22-year-old the first day she meets him. Shit. I wish I could find a delusional like that. Would you let me creep?
So you can do what you want.
I'm gonna bring you the money. Run a finesse. You won't want to run a finesse? Is she that damn delusional? See, like, would you let me run a finesse?
No.
Hey, y'all girls do it all the time. Why guys can't do it?
Who doing it?
It's a lot of people who do it.
You are married.
It's a lot of married people who do it as well.
That's them.
I ain't say it wasn't them. I'm just saying.
You want to creep?
No, I'm
been
saying.
thinking about it?
I'm saying run
You
game.
thinking about it?
I'm saying run a game and come up on some money. Money make the world go round.
The things people do for money.
The things people really do for money.
Okay.
Don't come up short, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't. I really don't.
Don't come up short on some $500.
Oh.
I said, if you know what I mean, you really didn't know.
I really did.
That's sad. But hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
I can do with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's hop into it, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got cooked up today, man. Hey, also, if you don't know, we got the Discord. Dang, I forgot to put it over there. And you were supposed to remind me. And that's 2 days in a row.
We'll get it together.
It's a lot to
It's
do,
been a
huh?
long couple days.
No, it's just been a long couple hours for you.
It's been a long couple days.
No, it ain't. She been stressed out, y'all.
But okay, I get it together.
All right, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
There are certain facets of life that I do like to live luxuriously in. And they are like health conscious, like sunglasses to protect your eyes,
I feel like I've seen her
shoes.
before.
Those are important because you're walking all day. Oh, and cars. That's super important because that's like your whole body.
If I were to tell you
Unless she just built the body to look like somebody.
They all look alike.
At this point,
Y'all
keep going to the same
surgeon. Yeah, I don't know,
you
child.
keep going to the same surgeon to get the same improvements, man.
Y'all going with the same picture. Here's my inspo. I don't know.
Y'all, okay, I did that one on her last week. We should both definitely.
That should be easy.
I know, I got experience in that, huh?
that this woman's name is Tigerlily, how surprised would you actually be? I don't know if I've ever heard anyone describe buying $10,000 heels as health conscious. She's saying that she only lives luxuriously for things that are necessities, so it's like sunglasses to protect your eyes, shoes to protect your feet, and cars to protect your sunglasses and your shoes and yourself. So let's just play along and say, yes, all of these things are luxurious, but they're also health conscious. What do you know? The next scene, she's buying a $30,000 watch.
I would like.
If I'm trying to tell time, I gotta make sure it's right and nice.
Okay.
Will you say so, see? I can talk myself, if I got it like that, I'm talking myself into that same mindset. I gotta make sure if I'm checking the time, I'm checking on some good quality. Gotta make sure,
It all to the same time, as long as you got it set.
But some just do it better. The mechanical aspect of it, it'll last long. I buy it, I won't have to buy another one until I'm ready to buy another one.
Well, then that has something to do with the time.
Yes, it does.
No, it's just
because
the quality of it, but.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, right. I agree with you. It's
I said
quality, but it's going to tell the same time.
What I said was, if I'm trying to tell time, I'm gonna tell the time on nice, high quality. I won't have to worry about it. I won't have to worry about it breaking down. But let's hear what she said though.
a gray watch.
Preferably one that tells
Here's
time.
something really exclusive, and I want
Oh,
you
I
to...
love exclusive.
That's awesome, man.
Can you imagine how excited this guy probably gets when she comes in? Oh yeah, these watches are exclusive. They only made 2 of them. They're made out of a rare narwhal bone. So I'm not sure if this is obvious, but this woman did not make all of this money. She married somebody who was clearly very, very rich. It sounds like he was controlling and didn't allow her to have friends, and the relationship just was not very good. But she was married to him for 10 years and finally got divorced. According to her, at this point, she now had her own independence and could do what's best for her children. Which, because this is 90 Day Fiance, that means marrying a 22-year-old from Jordan the day that you meet him in person.
Oh,
so she come up money. She was married to a rich man.
Right, got divorced.
Got
a little money, whatever she do, whatever.
Hold on. Shorty, you know if you get married, if he paying alimony, your alimony cuts off.
But
she got kids.
She got her own little independence now. So I don't know what she...
Independence don't mean she got is something with some money.
I don't know.
But she got kids,
but
which
she has
is
kids now, so
child support. Child support is fat. 10 years, I'm sure she would have got an alimony check. Cause that's 10 years. The court gonna be like, oh yeah, I won't risk that for no.
What you said?
I'm just saying.
You are always make everything so make me so happy. I love you so much, baby.
I love you so much, honey.
So cute.
It's all very touching stuff. I'm sure her children will understand why she left them. Look at this right here. It says Tigerlily's sons were staying with their father when she left for Jordan. It was the first time that she'd ever left them. But I know that it's worth it because this is their chance at having a family and being happy too, she added. It kind of blows my mind when people say this because how can you even pretend?
So hold on, he ain't paying the child support then, cause the kids live on. He must cut her a fat ass check.
I'm sorry, I'm just rereading it because I'm trying to understand.
Right?
I don't know what the arrangement was, but
I want to hear about this divorce. Help the future marriage. Let's hear about the divorce and how she came up.
Family and being happy too, she added. It kind of blows my mind when people say this because how can you even pretend that this is in your children's best interest? It's not like she's looking for a good father figure. She's marrying a 22-year-old on the first day that she meets him. Imagine that conversation with her kids. Like, what do you even say? Listen, kids, mommy's having a midlife crisis and it needs to be filmed. Otherwise, what is the point of that? In 10 years, we can watch this together in therapy. So in this next scene, you think that she's hanging out with someone that's a friend of hers, but then it's just her life coach. And then you realize that she doesn't really have any genuine friends, just people around her that she pays for different reasons, like her life coach and her injectionist. Like those are the people that she's going to invite over to hang out with. And I'm sorry, but I don't know if this life coach is doing such a good job. Like maybe tell Tigerlily to not do this, but she still needs Tigerlily to pay her. So it's like this delicate balance of telling them what you need to tell them versus telling them what they want to hear.
So the day that I meet him, we're getting married.
You're kidding, right? You're kidding.
No.
I hope when he calls you on your phone, it pops up scam likely. What the
because
fuck?
why are we how long has it been since you done got a divorce? Why are we hopping right back into a marriage? I don't know how long it's been, but I know some people do it.
She don't have.
Yeah.
She's not a social butterfly either. She's like, for her to go over to Jordan to meet a man.
A 22-year-old man. How old is she? Did he say her age?
But I do know she was married for 10 years, so that already trumps her past her 30s.
Yeah.
Well, late 20s, 30s, but she got a lot of work done, so past her 30s.
Before to even say 22, we know that she's older 9 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm giving her 45.
Oh, you jumping all the way up.
Oh, I'm serious.
Why?
Honestly, I don't know. That would be a better answer than anything she's about to say because nothing she's going to say is going to make any sense. I swear, in 5 years, this show is going to be like, my name is Shadarstani. I got divorced 9 times. I met the love of my life 3 days ago, and we're getting married tomorrow. I'm pretty sure his name starts with an A, but he's not American, so it's hard to say.
Why?
Why not? I mean, we both know that we want to be husband and wife. We want to be together forever and all the good stuff. So
It sounds like the only thing they have in common is the fact that they want to get married.
Honeymoon
it's like we're
phase.
two people. We found each other. We both wanted to find someone. We both
Y'all
wanted to
said
get
it in the
married,
beginning.
so we're gonna get married. Okay, yes,
Can't
but
wait
what do
till
you
we
guys
get
actually
married.
talk
Oh
about?
my
What do you have in
gosh.
common? We talk about how much we love each other and how much we want to get married. Based on what though? You want to get married because why? You love him because why? I know that I love him because I want to marry him, and I want to marry him because I love him.
there's just no reason to wait.
She's right. I can't think of one reason. You want me to wait? Why would I wait? What if I decided I don't want to do it anymore? I need to do it now while I still want to do it. Because what if I don't want to do it next week? It seems like a lot of people on the show are actually really hesitant to get married deep down, but they want to lock themselves into it as quickly as possible to put more pressure on themselves in a way. As if once they are locked into marriage, everything else is just going to work itself out now because it has to.
I mean, he could have more money than me. I don't know.
Have you compared finances?
No, why would we do that? It's just weird.
Yeah, why would you do that? God. It actually terrifies me how irresponsible she is considering she has children. It seems like she is collecting quite a lot of money from this divorce of hers if she's buying like a year's salary worth of watches in an afternoon. And it sounds like she's pretending to act naive when she says, well, I don't know how much money he has. For all I know, he may have more money than I do. The chance that that is true seems to be extremely low in my opinion. And I'm sure it's also very unlikely that he doesn't know she has a lot of money.
I know that it seems crazy that I'm marrying him on the first day that we meet, but I went through a lot in my last relationship and I was trapped in a lot of ways.
So then why would you trap yourself again
Okay.
immediately as soon as you're free? She's saying it like that's supposed to make more sense. It makes a
'Cause
lot
she's
less
slow.
sense. It would be one thing if she was just dating this guy, but she's getting married to him and moving
low
there
IQ.
right away. It also seems like she is severely underestimating
pockets,
their
low
cultural
mindset.
differences, and she's acting like that's not going to come into play at all. I'm sure to some extent her husband is going to want to control what she wears and how she looks.
I didn't know unconditional love even existed, and now I have that without knowing.
Well, why you get married in the first place, then, ho? Right? You just saw unstoppable pockets in the first marriage.
True. I don't, man.
Cause it'd be so crazy how people when they go from their first marriage, then they get in their second marriage, they act like they ain't never been married before. Oh, you was the love of my life. Hey, like what? The whole you was the. I'm like, so what was your vows the first time, or did you learn to enhance them?
None.
Imagine saying something like what she just said and expecting people to take it seriously. I don't think there is any way to know if somebody has unconditional love for you until you actually meet them and get to know them. And it's not even like they've talked for years. There's some people on the show that have talked online for like 5 or 6 years. These two have known each other for 4 months, and it sounds like it was shortly after she got out of a 10-year relationship. All anyone has to do is sit back and let this situation unfold naturally, because all of their problems are just going to arise in no time. So anyway, in the next scene, Tigerlily is throwing a bachelorette party, and all of her friends are there, and it's really just kind of sad.
I wasn't able to have friends and be social, so my service providers became my friends, my esthetician,
Okay.
my hairstylist,
Right.
my life coach,
Why don't we calm down
my
a little bit?
lash
Take it
girl,
easy.
and my
How many?
injector.
All right.
Wow.
So she was, her husband, her ex-husband was, I guess she said controlling, right? Didn't allow her to like have a social life from what she's saying. Didn't allow her to have friends, so she never made friends in 10 years. You got friends from like high school or nothing? Did you go to college? You got friends from there? Or
maybe
those
she moved.
relationships.
Or maybe she moved away. and
Yeah,
those-
or I was about to
yeah.
say those relationships probably fell off if you never was able to really talk to them and, you know, socialize with anyone.
Yeah. Or like, say for instance, she grew up in like South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
And then they moved to Washington. It's gonna be
Something
hard
like
to
that.
maintain those relationships
Yeah.
as
you
strong
grow.
as you really want them to be, you know.
Yeah.
So and then
That's sad.
over time, people do grow.
Grow apart.
So yeah, so even friendships grow apart. You might be
Yeah.
on one path of your life, and this person might be on another path, and y'all just drift apart. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I say this, like, if you're a homebody, or you say, for instance, you like in her situation, you don't have to work. Your man just got all the money. It's gonna be hard for you to find and meet new people.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even talking about like relationship wise. I'm saying like just,
because sometimes you make friends at work. Like if you work, you make friends on the job, school, or wherever,
or a hobby,
some type of hobby, like whatever.
Yeah, but she's not able to meet anyone besides people who do some type of service
for her.
Yeah. That's sad.
First off, this lady kind of terrifies me. Does anybody really need this many people doing this many different things for them? Does anybody really need this guy hanging around? Even if she may not have had a good relationship with her ex, she clearly likes living this type of lifestyle, which isn't an issue if that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But obviously, if you move to the Middle East and marry some 22-year-old guy, you're not going to be able to do the same things that you were doing here. I have a feeling that he's not going to want your injector and your hairstylist and your lash girl hanging around all the time. That's just a prediction. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So next, Tiger.
Another thing that bothers me with 90 Day Fiance, all these people in America, like, all right, we got our ways in America. We have our culture. Then y'all go over here and date people from these other countries and these, come from these different environments. Do y'all even try to understand their cultural background, or where they're coming from, how they are raised, and the traditions they are taught? And then, I don't want to use the term forced upon them, but some cultures do force some traditions on you.
But their practices.
Yeah, practice and way of life.
Yeah.
So, are y'all even?
A lot of them don't. From just like, serving and watching it and stuff like that. I'm like, a lot of them don't. That's why a lot of arguments, like, you're going to have arguments, like, disagreements regardless. But it's just like no type of like meet in the middle, no type of compromise, no type of understanding or respect.
Cause these women's always going over to the either the Middle East, Asian countries and stuff like that, and they're like, you're not gonna control what I wear, you're not gonna control what I say.
Yeah.
Shorty, do you not understand that's part of their culture? That's what you sign up for. Like, when you doing things like that, it's more than what the beauty of the eye beholds. You have to understand and fully process everything you're signing up for. Yeah. You're not signing up for your way of life to continue. You're signing up, especially when you relocating to a whole nother country, you're choosing to adapt their behaviors, their culture, their food, their religion. You're choosing. No, I'm not.
You said like if you like planning to like move over there, some of them that have like moved. Yeah.
Like the one we watched where she moved to India. Mm-hmm. She didn't want to like conform. Yeah. And then honestly, even with them, y'all come over here. Y'all have to also understand.
That's what I was gonna say. It's vice versa. Like if you come in here, then some things will be different, and if you go in there, things will be different. That's why you have to understand. Like,
stop seeking people that if you're not willing to understand their culture or adapt and understand make it work.
A mutual understanding and respect for one another and
on both sides.
Culture. On both sides, right?
Yeah.
Lily reveals that she has no say in the wedding and that it's being entirely planned by her fiance. Her friends are obviously concerned.
Well, shorty, didn't you just leave a marriage because of that? Right?
Some people just attract
toxic.
Like the same thing,
Toxic.
Yeah. It's just like this thing just lingers, just follows you wherever you go, and it's sad.
Weak.
Say in the wedding and that it's being entirely planned by her fiance. Her friends are obviously concerned about this, and then they just start to ask questions about their differences in general.
Like, it's a strict religion.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be like strict?
Well, so he has asked me to take off a low-cut top, and it was showing cleavage. So I'm already, changing my style.
Great, and your relationship has only been online so far. When he said that, you were living here in America. Do you think it's going to get better when you move there? Couples like this on this show have historically not been successful. It seems like they don't really work out unless one side is willing to convert, because both of them feel like their beliefs and values are being compromised.
I mean, it is interesting that you've gotten out of a very controlling relationship. That was one of the biggest things that was to turn off about your ex, right? And now you're flying across the world.
She seems to think that this is just a game or some cute personality trait, like, oh, there she goes again, getting married, she's always fallen in love, how charming. No, you didn't learn your lesson at all. You don't seem to understand the position you're putting yourself and your children in, and we're supposed to just laugh along with you like this is some funny little quirky little thing. How are you supposed to expect people to empathize with your situation about your ex and the fact that you don't want to be controlled when you're willingly putting yourself into another position like that, all the while showing that you are prioritizing yourself above your own children? So next thing you know, she's on her way to the airport and she's bringing her stylist and her lash girl with her. I do have to make a bit of a correction. Originally, I thought she was moving there right away, but actually she's only going there for 6 days and then coming back to the US. 6 days is a staggeringly short amount of time to marry and get to know somebody. And I'm assuming if they're getting married there that he expects she's going to move there eventually, but also I'm assuming they didn't talk about this at all. For all we know, she could be expecting him to move to the US and he could be expecting her to move there.
Finally, baby.
Hi, baby.
Finally, you're with me now.
I wonder, does he have money?
I don't know. But I wonder too, because a lot of times with that, I'm like, what's the reason?
Only reason why I say that, because a lot of, I don't want to just generalize, but I'm saying a lot of women do, are willing to look over a lot to say, well, girl, you know, he got, you know.
Because of money.
Yeah, because of the way he can be able to afford this way of life I'm trying to live. Or he can.
But you know, everything else that comes with that is not worth it.
But a lot of them
but they,
overlook all of that.
Put up with a lot of things just because it's not worth it in the end.
Finally.
See, baby, so much.
Jeez, even them meeting for the first time is dull and lifeless. They really do seem like two complete strangers. They don't even seem like people that have known each other online. And they're literally about to go straight from the airport to sign a marriage contract. Like, there's no in between. They're not going to stop to have lunch together and even just talk or anything.
Baby, is my outfit okay for Jordan?
Yes, baby. But we will fix it something.
What do you mean we'll fix it?
I will tell you and you will change.
I will tell you and you will change. And he means that.
Just that.
Because your outfit is...
She's about to repeat the same thing that she went through for 10 years.
Worse.
If not,
it's going to be worse.
If not worse. Because I don't know who the last husband... I don't know who the last husband was and, you know, whatever, his background and stuff like that. But you're about to experience similar things, if not worse.
The reason why I said possibly worse is because this is going to be a culture change for you.
It's going to be a culture shock.
9 times out of 10, religion's change for you. A dress change. All that Botox and all that. No.
Even if you... and
her, no. Makeup, no. Like, all that. Throw it out. And this... Even this, technically the outfit, if you were a tourist, probably okay. But being married to him and you being his wife, hell no, you're showing too much. You're showing arm. You're showing your body figure and shape. You know?
I think she... Oh, yeah.
What you finna say? You think she can...
No, I'm about to say the makeup. I think she can do the makeup. But,
to a degree. It depends on where you're going.
Else. And then if you do decide to move over there, this is... I don't know if you already said this because I kind of was like in a different world because I was thinking, but did you say with the Botox and all of that?
I said yeah. I said that's done.
And the lash techs and all that.
Yeah, I said that's done.
Because you won't even have it. I mean, I say you won't have it, but you won't have your people that you.
You might be right about like the makeup and stuff because they do like brows and makeup and stuff too. So
she can do the makeup and stuff. But I'm just saying, but
lashes,
still,
probably not.
It's
and
still
the Botox
and
stuff,
a shock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the hair. Your hairdresser, he ain't got no client.
That's one less client.
We're off to a phenomenal start here, as you can see. Next, they're all in the car together, and nobody's even talking. They're all just sitting there in silence. She is supposedly meeting the love of her life for the first time, and she's already bored as hell, just sitting there. They're sitting there like they've known each other for 4 years, and this is just a random day. Oh my god, don't you just love them together? They have such good chemistry.
Awkward.
I think these might be the 4 most...
Because he's looking like, damn. Like,
this is so... Like, it's... You know what I'm saying?
He look like he got a little money, though. the fiance. He does look like he got a little bit of, he might be a little well at 22. Oh yeah, he got them things done because they'll be sometimes be a little bushy.
I don't know, man.
Not to be, what I'm saying, but it do be a little bushy. I've seen the men even get a little thread done.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't know what she got going.
I'm gonna go there and get my beard threaded.
Man,
that what hurt.
I'm gonna tell you what hurt.
What threading? What the Jay?
No,
no,
I
know.
never. I hope ain't nobody getting that threaded. No. But no.
That's crazy though. But I wonder, they probably have did that before, like thread somebody's beard.
I'm pretty sure.
That lineup probably stay fresh too.
Boring people on the planet right now. That's amazing. They're all in a car together. This is like a once in a billion years chance right here. This is what happens when 4 people who aren't interested in anybody but themselves get together. They're like, what do we do? How do we all talk? How can we all talk at the same time but all be talking about ourselves? It doesn't really work. So let's just be silent.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, it's right.
Hey, Shadarsani, you have like 10 minutes to get to know your husband. Maybe you should just ask something or say something instead of just staring out the window. It's not even like there's a language barrier here.
No,
this
she
guy
thinks she
speaks
already
English.
knows him,
It seems
so
to
she's
me
not
like she
asking
just doesn't really
questions.
have that much of an interest in him or his life, and vice versa, honestly.
You would think they're about to get married, they would have so much to talk about. And
Why y'all ain't talking?
Because it's.
It'd be. I ain't gonna lie.
awkward.
It'd be awkward for them to just be talking to each other.
And then they're not talking. And
it would.
If they are,
so if I'm
get married.
So you will be in the backseat just quiet.
You know me, I'm a talker. Baby, I'm about to find something. We about to talk about something, okay? How was your morning? What did you eat?
Is this how their whole relationship has been? They go on FaceTime and just...
Or hit them with this. What do you do? Because unless she already told y'all, which 9 times out of 10 she probably
But I don't want you to know that she's already told us, so I'm gonna still bring it up. We about to have some type of conversation. I'm gonna like.
Do you have any aspirations of moving to the States? Your friend could have found out a lot of information for you, shorty.
Cause I'm different. Baby, what's up? I'm asking questions, especially if I don't know you and they think they know you and you can see things, but they can't.
But they ain't real friends,
that's
though.
That's what I'm saying.
She's just their. Hold on. She's just one of their clientele. So.
Just crickets.
Is this how their whole relationship has been?
It's a vacation
they go on
for
FaceTime
them.
and just sit there and stare at each other. I finally know what unconditional love feels like. I just landed here in Jordan and my fiance and I haven't spoken in 27 minutes. Seriously, they ran out of shit to talk about already. How is that even possible? Now her friends are like awkwardly trying to force conversation.
So do you live in Amman?
Yeah.
You have any sisters?
I have 5 sisters
5 sisters?
Wow.
and 9 brothers.
So I'm like 95% sure that Tigerlily is learning all of this for the first time, just like her friends. And it's
Please don't do it again.
I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. That's a lot, though.
You was putting in work.
Also, is this all about one woman?
Oh, that is a good question. Yeah, that's a good question.
absolutely hilarious that, as you'll see, one of the first things they bring up ends up turning into a disagreement between them because they don't know each other at all. So it's like one of the only topics that come up. Oh, what do you know? They don't agree. They are literally on their way to get married and they just find out that they don't agree when it comes to having kids.
How many kids do you want?
Maybe 5?
Maybe
5.
Wait, so 5?
That was a question.
Because he's
How many
22.
kids do you want?
Hold on. What I'm saying is he's 22. She's
45.
doing his ad, which we skipped over. We found out she's 41.
I said 45, but T found out she's 41. And she already has 2 kids.
She
2
ain't
boys.
having no 5.
She may give you 1.
Possibly 1.
But
2 is a stretch.
2 a stretch. But 5?
No.
Heck no. Y'all, it's gonna be back to back.
I doubt it's gonna be back to back.
I'm saying if you want 5 kids.
I'm saying I doubt it because health wise, especially as
what I'm saying is I'm not her, just period.
But I'm saying for her to go 5, I'm saying her at 41 to go 5 back to back. That's a lot on
her body. That's what I'm saying. So for him, he's thinking with his 22-year-old mind. She's 41. That's not going to happen. I mean, it could. Anything, it could. I know some people in their 50s be having kids. So
remember the girl, what's the one, the actress? I think they call themselves actors now. I don't know, but
yeah,
these names and y'all changed
but
the whole world. But
as long as you're able, you can.
Remember, she said she's 50 something. She just got pregnant. She was like, what the hell I supposed to be doing with?
Yeah, like it's possible, but it's like if you want that, that's not probably what she had in her plans. Her, to be having 5 kids or whatever the case may be.
Not
and I was
at
about
all.
to say something, but those are conversations that you have off bat, like before you get married. You talk about that type of stuff, come to some type of agreement, and then you also have to understand, like, you coming from one background and he coming from another. Even raising kids, that can be a conflict. How you want to raise your child opposed to how the next person want to raise theirs. Those are conversations you're supposed to have.
Yeah, supposed to.
You didn't even tell me, baby.
What? You didn't even tell me that, babe. Come to think of it, you didn't even tell me anything. We didn't even talk. Are you even my fiance? Honestly, I think there are perfect strangers out there that would be able to guess more about each other than she knows about him. So then her friends ask if he has lived there for his entire life, and he says that he does like to travel a lot and has lived in other places, but always comes back to Jordan because a lot of his family lives there. So she asks, oh, well, what are you gonna do when we move to America? And he sort of makes it sound like he just is going to come and go as he pleases.
So you're okay to live in the U.S. and
I can live in the U.S. and coming and go back like this.
Since we're getting married in a few hours, we don't.
I wonder is he planning on having multiple wives? I wonder if that's because that is a very common practice in a lot of other parts of the world. Not in the U.S., but other parts of the world. It is a very common practice to have multiple wives.
Yeah.
Don't really have time to get on the same page.
Wow, that is one hell of a statement right there. Since we're getting married in a few hours, we don't really have time to agree on having kids or where to live or our future or our religion or our values
Botox
or our interests or our hobbies or what I like to wear. So next, they're on their way to their marriage signing thing or whatever, and he informs her that she's going to meet his mother, and she is like really surprised by this for some reason. If she wanted to know things like this, maybe she should have communicated with her fiance. It's like she thinks everything's just going to happen automatically.
My mother will be there.
Wait, why?
Because baby, this is important moment.
I can't believe he invited his mother to the marriage.
Why would you not think his mom will be there?
You in his country. You in his
That's her son.
home.
She's going to at least, even if she don't agree with what's going on, she's going to show up.
She might be the same age.
Nah, well, could be.
Well.
But anyway.
Well.
But maybe not, because I don't know how many.
She's old enough to be his mom. That means she would have been.
Well, she could have. I don't know if all these kids by her though. 5 sisters, 9 brothers.
At 18, she could have had him, and he would have been 22 by the time she hit 40.
Depending on where he fall at.
So
and
19.
All these kids by her. But that's
signing. I just want to cry.
Girl, what?
No, child.
No, what you gonna say, girl, what?
She crazy.
Duh. That ain't even gotta be said. That's understood.
Moment.
I can't believe he invited his mother to the marriage signing. I just want to cry. I don't even know if I can go through with this. But we're getting married, so I don't really have time to think about things like this because I just can't stop talking like this.
I'm gonna meet your mom. Like, I wish I would have known. I had no idea she was going to be coming.
In the last episode, she told her friends that he is planning the wedding and she doesn't know anything about it, and now she's surprised that his mother is coming, which seems like the least surprising thing. And honestly, she seems more concerned about this than the fact that they don't agree on having children or where to live. Anyway, we have come to the end of this video. Next time we will talk about the wedding and beyond. There have been a lot of delusional people on this show, but I think Shadarstani is really giving everybody a run for their money. I'm trying to think about how many times on this show people get married on day 1 after talking for such a short time. There may have been a few, but I can't really think of any right now. Does anyone think this is the fastest moving relationship we've seen on the show? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching.
Man, thank you yet again for another round of 90 Day Fiance.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen all of them. But this is pretty fast. And to really not know anyone. At least some of them, like, well, still, I don't know. They know a little something. I don't think she know anything about this man. Man,
Her name is Tigerlily Taylor. Damn. That's a tongue twist.
Tigerlily Taylor. Tigerlily Taylor. Tigerlily Taylor.
Look at you already fumbling, man. Y'all spell us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below, man. But it's in that song. Y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is. We are. We out.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.